Welcome back to another episode of the Jahmal River Show. I was gonna say my old show. I really forgot. It's been a lot. But how y'all doing? Every episode I ask everybody how y'all doing. How that mental doing, how that physical doing, emotional. How you doing, people? I just really want to know how y'all doing. And we're gonna take a shot because I gotta have that belly at the beginning. You ready?
Let's
You
get
got
it.
your drink?
I
You
need to
got
get
water?
mine. Yeah, I got water.
We got that Bel Air Rose. I'm trying to get ambassador, trying to get sponsored. I'm trying to get all that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start it with this little shot.
There we go.
All right. So, like I say every week on the show, I bring new people on because this show is about promoting small Black business owners and entrepreneurs because a lot of people they have these podcasts and these platforms, but they don't have the people that's trying to grind to get to the top. And
Right.
I ain't the biggest platform, but I work my butt off to just do what I got to do. And I go around looking for small Black business owners and entrepreneurs, and I found one just stumbling through Twitter because I was thinking about notary signing. I didn't know too much about it, so I found my man's Rafael. Yes, I
Yep.
got that right. What's it?
Yes, sir.
Stamper, what is it?
Stamper signings.
Stamper signings. So I have my boy here, and he's going to teach us and tell us about his little journey because, entrepreneur, we doing this on our own. He going to tell us about his journey. He going to tell us about what notary signing is, what you need to get into it, and, everything, the whole rundown. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a round of applause. My boy, Rafael.
Right on, Jahmal, man. Appreciate you for having me on as a guest today.
Like I asked everybody else, how are you doing today? How is your mental? How is your physical? How is everything going?
Man, bro, I'm blessed, bro. Like I have nothing to complain about, bro. I take it one day at a time, man. Just keep it pushing. I ain't sweating the small stuff at all. So I can't complain, man. Kids good, family good. Business is just laying those bricks down brick by brick, one day at a time. You just keep it going.
Damn, kids. How many kids and how long you been married and everything? Or are you married?
Yes, sir. Got two
Okay.
kids, and I've been married. I've been with my girl, been the wife for about 10 years now. I've been married for 2.
Damn. How old are you?
31.
31? You don't look 31.
Yeah, right on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You look about my age. How I look?
What, about 25, 24?
I'm 27.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know that black don't crack.
Yeah, black don't crack, but this gray grow in.
Right.
So tell the people a little something about you. You said you got kids, you married. Tell people where you from, what you do besides the notary signing, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm originally born and raised in Oakland, man. Originally from the Bay Area. Man, I moved out here to Stockton, like Central Valley, like around 10 years ago. And man, bro, I've been out here ever since, man. I can tell you about my journey, bro. I had an AA degree in criminal justice. My stepdad was in prison. And so my mom was like, all right, well, if you don't know what you want to do, she getting word every day that correctional officers, they ain't doing nothing. It's just like security. Might as well try to get your criminal justice degree.
You don't even need no
let's
degree
do
for
that.
that. Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off. You don't need no degree for that.
No, you don't. But I mean, at the time, I ain't know that. I just figured I just need to get the information so I know what to do moving forward, right? Fast forward, ended up getting my criminal justice degree, went through the whole criminal justice field process, trying to go through the background, the physical. Ended up didn't work out in my favor. So everything happens for a reason. So I did security for about 6 years, man. Man, bro, I used to work at the movie theaters, like working on the weekends, working at college football games, professional football games.
Bro.
Yeah, just trying to make it shape. And so my last stop, man, I was at where's that at, man? I was at this last spot, man, in the food defense industry, doing security, bro. When I first got that job, I was like, man, I made it. I'm at $15 an hour. You can't tell me nothing at the time.
What year was that?
That was 2014. That was 2015. 2015
Damn.
when I
Oh,
got that
okay. So
job.
yeah, that was a little bit of change around that time.
Yeah, around that time, man, I'm telling you, bro, I thought I made it, bro. I ain't had to do nothing either. Just sit there and watch cameras all day and do golf patrols. Like, sign me up. But I stayed there for about a couple of years,
Hmm.
and then my last year there, bro, I had a supervisor, bro. He was like responsible for pretty much making sure the whole company is running fluently, just staying on one accord. And he looked like us, a brother that was in position. And the way they was treating him, they was giving him the hardest time out of everybody that was in management. And so there was a story that came across where everybody in the company got everybody that was in management, they got their bonuses and everything, but he was the only one that was left out.
Mm.
So the way they was treating him, I was like, all right, they treating him like that, and he's a supervisor. It's only a matter of time before they get to
Yeah.
me. So I'm not gonna be asked out. I'm not gonna be on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
After that, I always wanted to get into business, but it's like, all right, what does that really look like? What kind of business do you really want to start? I know at the time I wasn't as innovative or trying to create something, something like that. I just wanted to start like a service-based business, something that for services that people really need.
Hmm.
My mom was a notary. My mom been a notary. What? I think she still got commission, but she didn't really do nothing with it because she works. She has a really great job working in the government. So one night I was just online. I was like, man, how much do notaries make a year? And notaries at the time, now I don't know how accurate the number was, but it said 50,000 a year. And at the
Okay.
time, I think in 2017, I might have been making like 43, 44,000 a year.
So that was
I
a
was like,
little
cool,
more.
so I can make more and do work less and deal with less bullshit.
Yeah.
Sign me up. I'm out of here. And so, man, I used to work on graveyard shifts, bro, and I would literally like just stay up all night just studying because there was nothing really going on. I would literally study like the craft, how to prepare for the exam. And after that, bro, I went and took the exam, took the train. Well, I did the training first, took the exam all in the same day, and after that, I got commissioned. So once you get commissioned as a notary, you
Hmm.
can do general notary work. You can do like power of attorneys. You can notarize a will. You can notarize a trust. I did say power of attorney, just like general notary work. But
Hmm.
to do the type of work what I wanted to do, where you getting paid either between $125 to $200 per appointment, that's called loan signing agent. So to do that type of work, you got to get commissioned as a notary, and then you have to get certified as a loan signing agent. So once I knocked that out, I was like, cool, I'm good to go. But here's the funny part: I got everything knocked out, but I ain't do no loan closings in the first
Mm.
year. And the reason why I held my own self back because I'm thinking one, I didn't have the right printer. You got to have a dual tray laser printer when you first start
Oh,
out because you're gonna get documents where you got to print them out in letter size and legal size.
okay.
And the legal size documents, they're like the
Yeah, them long
long
ass
paper.
sheets of paper.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So my whole thing was like, man, I didn't want to have a signing service reach out to me to complete an assignment, and they tell me I got to print it out. Excuse me, if I got to print it out legal or letter, and I don't got neither. I don't got the legal size. So for the first 6 to 8 months, I didn't do no signing, bro. I just sat on it because I was just like in my own way. But it wasn't until I got a little bit of money in once I got my finances right, I was like, all right, let me go get this printer so I can really get to it.
Hmm.
And since then, bro, I was doing that. I was getting that. So as soon as I got the dual tray laser printer, bro, I started to get some assignments that came in. But the funny thing is, I left my job.
Hmm.
So I left the job September 3rd, 2018. And I don't advise nobody to do this. Like I just straight up just left. Like I ain't had no plan. I just said, look, I'm gonna just do this notary. Mind you, I had no clients, I had no customers, no nothing. I just straight up just left. And so for the first couple of days, my first week off, I was just pretty much just chilling. I'm just like, I got all this free time. It's like, damn, I don't know what else to do. Ain't
And
nobody
then
reaching
you had
out to
just
me.
finished, just get left work. So shit.
Yeah, so I just straight up just left, bro. And then I was just sitting around pretty much for the time being until people reached out to me for assignments. Had no idea of sales, no idea of marketing, anything of that nature. I'm just like, all right, they just gonna reach out to me and then here goes 6 figures. And that's not how that worked out.
Yeah.
And so for the meantime, bro, I was just driving Uber, just doing Lyft. And I would literally like wake up probably like around 8 or 9. And I would drive to the Bay Area and just drive Uber and Lyft, bro. Take my kids to
Damn.
school in the morning. So I probably leave, once I take them to school, I head out like around 10, like
Mm-hmm.
10 in the morning. And then I drive from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Once I hit like 100, 150 for the day, I'm cool. That was it. But it took me 12 hours to do that though, just driving my car. So by the time I got back to the house, my kids already asleep. So my whole day is pretty
Wait,
much gone.
$150?
Yep,
Man.
yep, just for the day. Then 12 hours just driving. I mean, I'm driving literally everywhere. San Francisco, San Jose,
Sheesh.
Half Moon Bay, bro. I'm
You done
literally
spent
driving
that. You didn't
all over.
spent. You didn't did gas with just driving.
Right. You stopping at 7-Eleven, getting chips, getting drinks, and little dollar pieces. By the time
Damn.
you didn't spend probably about what on gas, you probably gonna spend about 50, well, 35, 45.
In
On top
LA?
of that. This is in the Bay Area.
Oh, California.
Yeah,
So what's
California.
gas like
It's
out
rough.
there?
Man, out here it's like $5. Out here in Northern Cali. I know down there in LA gotta be like 6 or 7. Easy. Easy.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, that was in 2019, 2018 I left. 2018 I left in September. 2019 I was getting some assignments that was coming in, but
Mm-hmm.
not like how it is now, where I'm starting to get consistent business. But at that point, I was like, bro, I don't even know what to do. I'm driving Uber and Lyft every day. I'm trying to figure. I'm dropping into these lenders, going to visit lenders and visiting these title companies. Just dropping by, dropping off my business cards, introducing myself. But they weren't really fucking with me like that.
Yeah, but you just couldn't stop.
Right, you got to keep it going.
Yeah.
So I was doing that for a cool minute, man. And then 2019, funny thing is, man, 2020, I got into the life insurance game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing that. But I wasn't doing notary for a minute because it just wasn't really working in my favor. It wasn't until, I want to say, I want to say October of last year,
Mm-hmm.
where I was like, you know what, man, these people blowing up my phone. Like my phone was like literally blowing up with assignments. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do it because I want to focus on this life insurance game. Yeah, I was like literally passing up money, bro. Literally passing up money,
Mm.
like idiot. And so, yeah, once I started doing them again, because business was a little slow in the life insurance, I was like, man, I gotta eat, man. Like kids gotta be taken care of. I can't be, relying on the EDD all day. It's like that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, October, bro. Once I started accepting assignments, bro. It just gradually, month after month, just kept going, just kept taking off to the point was like, damn, I gotta turn down assignments because I can't fulfill them all.
Damn.
So but yeah, but that's what I do. So now, again, I'm still in the life insurance game. I'm still licensed, but I don't really promote it as much. It's pretty much if you need it, I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. But my
Mm.
core business is the notary business. I got into the vending game last year as well. So I was just like, yo, with all these people that's losing their jobs and all that, like, there's got to be some opportunities out here for like
And
people like me that's
it
got
ain't
vending
nothing.
machines.
It ain't nothing but money, bro. It ain't
For
nothing
real.
but money out here, man. Especially since this corona, everybody became an entrepreneur. Everybody just was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
For
Everybody
real.
either started a podcast or became an entrepreneur or
For
scam.
real. Right. Yeah, you got a whole lot of that scamming going on. That's at an all-time high, bro.
Man, it's
It's
terrible.
got nuts.
So tell not just tell the people, but tell me as
Yep.
well, because I want to know
Yep.
exactly. I'm trying to get into it. What exactly
Yep.
is notary signing? Like, what is the rundown of what notary signing exactly is, and what do you need
Hmm.
to the qualifications for to
Right.
become a notary signer?
Right. So as a notary public, you're somewhat like an official of the government, but not really officially. So you're pretty much just an impartial witness to an official document, right? So let's say, for example, if you want to work as a notary, you don't have to get a degree. You don't have to go to college for this. Only thing you would need to do is find an approved vendor in your state, and then you have to just pay for the training. So they should already have a training curriculum already set up. Depending on your state, it can either be a 6 to 8 hour training. Once you do that 6 to 8 hour training, then the next step is you're going to schedule your exam.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once you knock out that training, you schedule your exam. Once you pass that exam, excuse me, that's when they let you know that, hey, you passed your exam. You've been officially commissioned as a notary public.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once you officially commissioned as a notary public, the next step is you want to take the loan signing agent certification exam to take the training. Now that training is going to consist of excuse me. That training is going to consist of you learning how to notarize like real estate documents. So if it's like a grand deed, a quick claim deed, an
Mm-hmm.
affidavit, or if it's a deed of trust, things of that nature, you have to be a loan signing agent to be able to take on those type of assignments. So you get commissioned as a notary public first. Once you get commissioned, the next step is you want to take the loan signing agent certification exam, or the training, then the exam. Once you pass that, you good to go because then you set to go to be a notary signing agent.
Mm, damn. So how long in total does it
Mm-hmm.
normally take? Like months, year?
Mm-hmm. But to get certified,
Yeah.
oh, less than 60 days.
Damn.
Yep,
Ain't no- Damn. So is it
yep,
hard getting like different assignments, or how do you go about getting the assignments?
yep. So the cool thing about it, one of the benefits about becoming a notary signing agent, right away, you don't really have to market yourself. You have to market yourself, but it's in a different way. So
Hmm.
if you're one of those kind of people where it's like, look, I just want to make some part-time money, you could just all you have to do, you get your certifications. You're gonna research all all the signing service companies here, like across the country, and they already gonna have a page set up to where you say you can join their network. You join their network, that's literally just it. You just put in your name, your number, your address, your notary experience. You got to make sure you got to be bonded. You got to have your errors and omissions coverage. Once you have all that stuff set up, you just sign up with those companies, and then they pretty much will reach out to you if you're to see if you're available for any assignments.
Yeah. And do you make your own pay?
The fees are always going to vary between which companies you're working with. You're gonna have signing services that are just gonna lowball you right off the gate. I mean, that just happens. You're gonna have companies that's gonna ask you, "Are you available to complete this assignment for $55?" It's like, bro, it costs. I mean, if you got the jug on how to get paper,
Hmm.
then you go. I mean, you probably gonna be you're gonna be straight. But if you got to go through Office Depot, they charge $40 for a 10 pack of paper.
Damn.
That's nothing. And so we got some companies that will offer you between 55, $75, but then you got some really good companies out here that'll pay you between 100 and $150 for an assignment. So it just all depends on what type of company you signing up with. I got companies out here that they pay me 125 for assignments when I collaborate with them, and then now I'm in a position where I've got to prove with a couple of title companies, so now I get direct work as well.
The assignments. So do you go to, because I was looking up when I had looked it up, it was saying something about like the real estate part of it.
Hmm.
As far as assignments, are you going to their house, or are you doing it by phone, email, Zoom,
Hmm.
like we are? Or like how do you
Hmm.
go about doing that?
So here, we not lucky like Texas and Florida and them other states where they could do remote online notarizations. Like they could literally be at their house and get the signer over camera like we on Zoom, and they can just stamp their documents electronically and get everything signed.
Oh man, I need to
Here,
go ahead and do that. I can work from home.
yeah, you might want to get on that fast. But out here in California, we either you so they it's a couple ways you can do it. I can either come to your house to get those documents signed, or we
Mm,
can meet at a Starbucks or wherever place you feel comfortable signing your documents at. I done came to people jobs to get their documents signed. I done
mm,
met people at Starbucks. I done met people at a Mexican food restaurant. It just wherever they feel comfortable signing that, that's where you'll meet them at.
yeah, that's crazy. And for 100, so does it get higher than 150 like per signing? What's the most you can possibly make on a signing?
250.
Two. That's the limit.
That's the max. So if you're going through a sign, here's the thing, right? So you have signing services. The signing service is like the middleman.
Hmm.
They have the relationship. They have the relationship with the title company. The title company reaches out to the signing service. They say, "Look, we can't find it. We need a notary for this assignment. Do you have any notaries in your network?" They'll
Hmm.
say, "Yeah, we'll take on that assignment." So The title company, let's say for example, the title company will pay the signing service 175.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But then the signing service will then subcontract out that assignment. So they'll say, look, we got a notary. We just got to find a notary to fulfill the assignment. They'll say they'll reach out to me. They'll be like, hey, Rafael, we have a refinance assignment here today at 5 p.m. Can you fulfill the assignment? The fee for this assignment is $100. So okay, I'll take the assignment. So they'll pay me $100 for the assignment, and then they profit $75. So that's how it goes.
Oh, that's smart.
Yep.
Smart and that's dumb. Cause I want all my goddamn money.
But you gotta think about it. And that's another thing. So if you want all your money, then your best bet would be to market towards the market. You want to go direct. So that's skipping the middleman. You going straight to the plug.
That's
That's
like
gonna be the yeah.
no,
Go
you
ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you just gonna skip this. You're gonna skip the signing service, and you're gonna go straight to the plug, which is gonna be the title company.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to say, for example, if they reach out to you, but hey Jahmal, we have a refinance or we have a HELOC that needs to be completed. Can you fulfill this assignment? And you'd be like, yeah, okay. And what's the fee? We'll pay you 175. So you can keep that 175. You can pocket that just for a direct assignment, just by just eliminating the middleman. Like I said, now when you're going direct, it can be that it can vary between 175 and 250. Most
Mm.
companies they're not going to pay you. I have came across a title company where they do offer $100 for signings, but most title companies they're gonna pay you either between 175 and 250.
So how would you go about just going straight instead of cut out the middleman? How would you go? Have
Mm-hmm.
you done that? And how would you
Yep.
go about doing it? You just going to market yourself, like going there, tell them who you are, what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So normally, what I used to do starting out was I would literally Google all the lenders, mortgage lender company lenders. I would Google title companies, and they got all the information there. You can find every escrow officer. They're gonna have their name, they're gonna have their number and their email. And I would literally just send them an email, just introducing myself. I pretty much just let them know, like, hey, my name is Nathaniel. I'm a notary signing agent for this amount of years, well experienced in handling refinances, HELOCs, buyer, seller only signings. I'm professional, punctual. I don't miss signatures, initials, or dates. I understand that you may have your rotational notaries who you like to who. I understand you may have your rotational notaries who you like to go to, but in case any of them aren't available, I would love to be able to be that go-to notary for you in case you need me. And I would just send those emails out, and it wasn't. And like, truthfully, it didn't even work for me. Like it wasn't working for me. I didn't start to see a change until I started like joining like referral networking groups.
Mm-hmm.
So I would join like referral networking groups in my area, and there was a lot of loan officers. Like you come across a lot of realtors, you come across a lot of loan officers in these groups, and man, I would just build relationships with them. Like I sit down, connect with them, chop it up with them, get to know more about them and their business, see what I could do to be of value. And then from there, loan officers would refer me to title companies who they work with. See, it's harder to reach out to them cold when you introduce yourself.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, "Oh yeah, this and that." Like it's a little difficult to do that, to get that to have them send over that note because you gotta sign the notary vendor application in order to get approved to work with those companies. But if they refer you, so let's say for example, if you a loan officer and you working with who's a big title, let's say First American.
Okay.
Let's say you a loan officer, right? And you say, all right, hey, I want you to start doing my signings. I usually go through First American for my closings. This is the person who I need you to call, and then let them know that you were referred and you want to submit an application. Bet I'll call up there. Hello, this is First American. Who is this speaking? Oh, this is Rafael. May I speak to such and such? I was referred to by Jahmal. He said that I'm a notary. He wants me to perform he wants me to be the notary for his assignments moving forward. And he told me to give you guys a call so I can submit an application. And he said, and they'll be like, okay, we'll send it over right now. And
Mm.
it was just like that. It was just so easy. So from there, that's when I realized I was like, oh, this is all relationship based.
Yeah,
Like it took me a
everything.
minute. And it's funny because initially you would think you would understand that, but at the time I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking like, all right, what I got to do? I'm just gonna
Get this
just bump my
money.
head against. Yeah, I'm gonna just bump my head against this wall until I figure it out. But yeah, once I start building those relationships, every time they refer me, it was just like easy. They'd be like, "Oh, here you go. We'll send it over right now." I get approved. So,
Yeah.
if anybody that just starting out, get your commission, get your loan signing agent certification, and find like networking organizations where realtors, loan officers meet at, because at the end of the day, they need escrow in order to close their deals. It's just it
What's
just
escrow?
escrow is it's like a third party settlement. So obviously you got to go through escrow in order to close your real estate deals. So let's say, for example, if you selling the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to have escrow. You got to submit your paperwork to escrow to make sure they do a title search, make sure all parties involved have the proper funds for the closing, property taxes are up to date, there's no liens, there's no encumbrances on title, and then they have to make sure certain documents are signed and notarized before the deal is closed. That's when you, as a notary, come in, and so that's who the title company is.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's not. It's not a lot. You said you can get it all in less than 60 days. It's just a lot to remember, a lot to
yeah.
take in. I'm gonna have to rewatch this interview and be like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that there and this there, yeah, because it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot to be trying to put in your brain at once. But
Yeah. It is the first time around, but like, bro, I probably like, bro, this is like one of the easiest businesses you could ever do.
yeah,
Because like literally, bro, all you have to do is you just go into the person's house. You got to print out the documents. You go to their home. You're explaining the meaning of these documents. Like, for example, if you come across the deed of trust, you're gonna be like, you just gonna pretty much say, "Hello, this is the deed of trust. This document, you're just acknowledging that you're using your property as collateral to secure your loan, and the lender is going to use your property as a security instrument to secure your loan. Once you're done reviewing, I just need a signature and a date."
damn,
That's literally that's literally just it. You're just explaining the meaning of the purpose of the documents,
purpose of the
and ask for
document, and
and
you
ask
got
for
to
a
take
signature and a date.
so in the course they tell you how to do how to explain and everything.
So that's what they don't do. So for some key documents they will, but as far as like so every title company, the documents are not going to be the same. So
Mhm.
that's where you got to do the education on your own, or you're going to have or you got to get those practice reps in by just doing work with numerous title companies, or you can work with other notaries who've been where you've been before, and they can help you out as well. And so I do that as well. So like I've completed over 500 assignments, and so I mean, I'm more than willing to help people out. Like I said, I got the whatever I got to do to help you, I can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Is
'Cause, I mean, that's what
how,
I do.
how many assignments do you normally do on a day? Is there a max that you can do a day?
Normally, the max I've done in a day is 5, but I usually try to keep 2. I try to keep it at 2 a day, because if you do more than that, you got to factor in drive time. It's going to be a hiccup. Like a hiccup would be, oh, we don't got the documents ready. We got to
Well, there
wait
ain't
for
gonna be
that.
a problem this way because I'm in Texas. Like you said, I could just
Oh
get
yeah,
on
so
home.
yeah. Y'all can do remote online notarizations out that way. So you all good.
So I can just sit in the crib and be like, ma'am, I can do about 10 to 15 a day if that's the case.
Nah, for real. I mean, you probably could, bro. You really, I don't know, but yeah, but the most I've done in the day is about 5. So I usually try to do 2 a day, man. 2 a day keeps the boss away, man.
Yeah,
That's what I like to say.
yeah. So let's get right back. I want to get into the vending machine. So you said you started vending during the pandemic. How'd that work
Yes,
out for
sir.
you?
Man, bro, man, it's a beautiful thing, bro. Like when I got into the business, my whole thing was it's like, all right, we got COVID. We know snack machines and drink machines are the regular, but but the streets ain't seen a PPE machine before. So
Thanks.
my whole thing was like, look, I'm gonna just go around just promoting this PPE machine. I was like, y'all gonna
Hmm.
need hand sanitizers and face masks and all that. So I was like literally canvas. I would drop by a location. I would not location. I would drop by hotels. Where else, man? Like restaurants. I was dropping by hella places, man. And
How how
each place,
hard how hard was it for you to get that first location?
it was easy.
It was easy.
It's, yeah,
How long did it
you
take
know,
for you?
I thought my first week, like literally my first week, I got my first location. No,
Damn,
the
that's
first
quick.
day, because but this is the thing though, right? But this is the thing. But for me, I got a little lucky, and the reason why I say that is because I visited like 5 locations on my first day,
Hmm.
and on the 5th location, I went to a hotel. again to say, hey, do you guys need PPE machines? But they reverted back to me and said, no, we need a snack machine. I said, okay, bet I can make that happen. And then I found a guy out this way who's a vending supplier. Ended up getting a snack machine from him, bro, and it was and like by the end of the month, not the end of the month, but probably a couple of weeks later, I was able to get the machine up there.
How many machines you got? Just one?
Right now, I just got one. About the location I'm telling you about. I'm about to. We actually the contract just expired, but I just got two under contract this week, and so I'm working the process of getting those machines up there. And then I'm working on another location as well, bro. So I'm trying to get to five before the end of the year.
My goal was to get to two or three, but it's hard. Them motherfucking machines expensive.
Bro, you gotta look on OfferUp.
Yeah, I was looking on those, but the thing about those was I don't, it's not that I don't trust it, it's just like I don't know if the lights is bad, if certain parts is bad. I don't know if I
Yeah,
buy from a reseller that has a factory, I can at least, they can fix that up and tell me what the fuck I need and what I don't need, and this is and that and the
yeah.
third. But I want to buy a drink machine off somebody, but I just
I probably had try to like me. I got kind of lucky. Like I want to say last month I was doing a loan closing and I came
mhm.
across the guy who was doing the loan closing for. He works for a vending company and he like a technician on the side. So I was like, oh cool, you the guy
Yeah,
I
that's
need to
lit.
talk to. Yeah, so from now on, like I said, when I'm actually going through like OfferUp, because I mean that's where you'll get the good deals at. You know, if you
Man,
try to
'cause
go through a supplier, they're gonna tax you. I mean, that's just off the rip.
yeah, because when I got my first one, I was taxed a little. I was taxed, but I learned my lesson from that to just now. I'm going to go. I'm about to start buying them off of like hello.
Yep, I'm still here, bro. My bad.
Oh, I'm about to start buying off of OfferUp and everything. So I'm just looking into that right now. So as far as back to notary sign, um, what was I going to say? How far do you plan on taking this? Like, do you plan on making your business bigger with it? What you plan on doing with it?
Man, bro, that's a great question. Man, bro, my goal, man, right now is to transition into being the signing service. So I still like going out and performing loan closings, but I want to be in a position to where I can actually do this remotely.
Hmm.
And I'm in the process of right now, just building relationships with other notaries in my area in other states. And I'm trying to build a network of notaries so that way we're not just doing them here in California. If you need a cologne closing done in Texas, I can get one for you. If you need
Hmm.
one in Florida, we can get that taken care of as well.
You trying
So
to
my
be
goal
top
is
of
to
the
be
pyramid and get everybody around the world to work for you. I fuck
right,
with it.
right, right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of collaborate, work with other notaries as well, man. Because my whole purpose for starting the company was, bro, bro, there's really a lot of signing services out here that will like lowball you, bro. Like just think about like paper costs like $40.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to spend 20 or more on gas. So that right there alone just eating up your money. And so I'm all about making sure people are taken care of and make sure that it's actually worth their time and actually put money in their pockets, bro. So I want to make sure that people, are taken care of, make sure they got money in their pockets and they got a
Facts.
way to eat. And so my whole goal, man, is to start this. I already have the sign service, it's already been started. But yeah, this thing, where I'm trying to take this is trying to build it to where we nationwide, bro. Where no matter if your notaries aren't available, you can come to Stanford signings. We're gonna make sure that that assignment gets fulfilled.
Hit that stamp of silence, man. Y'all better get with them too.
Yeah, man. So yeah, tap in. Yeah, any notaries that's listening, man, send us an email. Team@StanfordSignings.com. Team@StanfordSignings.com. The way I like to do it, I know you got the snapdocs of the world, the signing orders of the world. Those are cool and all, but me personally, I like to have relationships with the notaries. I actually like to have a conversation with them.
Hmm.
I can go. I mean, I can select you based on your profile. I can say, "Oh man, this dude did 1,000 signings. That's well and all." But how do I know if you're professional? How do I know if you're punctual? How do I know if you're knowledgeable of the documents? How do I know if you're going to provide a positive experience? If I don't see any reviews or anything of that nature on there, that's going to be pretty hard for me to choose you. So I want to work with people that I know. You
Yeah,
obviously you're going to work with people who you know, like, and trust.
yeah.
If I can do that, that's a win within itself.
Facts. So where would people go to take these courses and everything? Like, is there a specific website that they would go to, or they just Google it, or how would they go about that?
So each state has state approved vendors who you can go through to get to take your test. Me personally, I went through the National Notary Association. They're like one of the larger, one if not the largest, notary educational company here in America.
Hmm.
That's who I went through because they got everything you need in there as far as paying for your training,
Hmm.
paying for your bond, paying for your errors and omissions coverage. You can get your supplies through them as well, and who I recommend. But obviously, when you're dealing with a large company, you got to come out of pocket. I mean, you're just making that investment in yourself at the end of the day,
Yeah, that's the best way to
But
do it. That's the best way to succeed. You gotta spend money to make money.
absolutely. But I usually go, but like I said, I usually go through the National Notary Association. But there are state approved vendors who you can go through, and to find those state approved vendors, you would just have to go to the Secretary of the State your Secretary of State website.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So y'all, anybody out there trying to do notary signing, hey, it's a little side hustle. Y'all ain't doing nothing else. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on this train because why not? Why not make a couple hundred? And like he said, I'm in Texas. I can just sit at the crib, do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nah,
10 of
for
them
real,
a day.
for real.
Ain't doing nothing. I
Get
can
up.
just sit in front of this computer, wake up at 8, and go to sleep at 8. For real. For
Yeah,
real.
I'm jealous of the other states, man, because they can do that remote online notary thing is really big. Like,
Move. I know Cali expensive as hell. I mean, California expensive. You might as well move. You paying $5 for gas. Yeah.
yeah, I was just in Texas not too long ago, and I was where was I? I was in Beaumont.
I
Yeah, I
don't
was
know
in
where
Beaumont,
the
and
hell. Oh, I think I know. I heard of
that's
Beaumont.
by Houston. It's by Houston.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it was we was going to get some gas. It was like $2.19. What?
Hey, it was
What?
crazy because like a year ago, because I was in the military, and it was like 2018. I was in Texas. It was at 190.
Ooh, that's a beautiful price, bro.
I was getting gas just to get it. It get to a point where you like $1.90. Shit, you got to take advantage of shit like that. For real, you got to take
Nah,
shit.
for
You just
real.
burn it up, and you just going up and down the street for no reason at that point.
Nah,
Shit,
for real, bro. Nah, for real, bro.
for real.
That's what it is.
Well, man, go. I ain't gonna take up too much of your time. I appreciate you coming on, but before we get up out of here, plug yourself.
Yeah.
Let everybody, your Snapchat, your Instagram, your Facebook, Twitter. Just promote yourself, brother.
Yeah. Before that, bro, man, super salute to you for
Oh, no
having me on
problem,
the show,
man.
bro. That's a big salute to you, bro. You didn't have to bring me on, so I appreciate you for
I,
showing
I
me, bro.
I do it out of just love. I love my people, and like I said, we don't have that platform, and
Yeah.
I don't got the biggest one. But I also try to just put people on there because one day somebody gonna catch heat, and they gonna look at the videos, and they gonna see, oh, this man been doing it from the jump, and it's something that I genuinely like doing.
Yeah.
Like I like putting. I got other people. I got somebody teaching NFTs tomorrow. I got somebody teaching Airbnb in a couple weeks. I just
Yeah.
I just like putting people on there and trying to help people out because ain't
Right.
nobody else gonna help us.
Facts.
Yeah, so I
That's a big
appreciate you
fact.
coming. But go ahead, promote yourself, man. Put your stuff out there.
Yeah, man. Tap in. Instagram, Rafanyo is RAFANYO. You can follow me on IG. You can follow our business page, Stamper Signings. We always posting a daily educational content on how you can be a better extension of escrow officer at the
Oh,
closing table. We got the Stamper. I'm actually putting together the Stamper Loan Doc Masterclass. That's going to be this Thursday at 7 p.m. specific time, and that's just going to be a virtual webinar again where where it's going to be for beginning and seasoned notaries, and we just helping sharpen your knowledge of mortgage loan documents. And we also going to share some game on how you can get approved to work with title companies so you can get that direct business.
come on now.
Follow me on Twitter as well. I'm always active on Twitter at Stamper Notary. Always dropping gems, dropping nuggets on there. I'm on TikTok as well. But I'm gradually moving my marketing on there as well because there's a lot of traffic on that side.
Hey,
So
it is. TikTok is the business platform right now. Everybody getting paid off TikTok. Everybody moving to
for real,
TikTok. I can't, me personally, and I'm younger than you. I can't
right?
get with TikTok. I can't
No,
get
no,
with the TikTok,
you
but
got to get on there, dog. You got to get on there.
I see the TikToks on Instagram and
Yeah,
all that. I just think of it as Vine. It was Vine, and
yeah.
I don't like social media. If I can literally delete all my social media, I would. The only
I feel
reason
you
why
on
I
that.
keep it, the only reason why I keep it is for this, honestly,
Yeah,
because this is the only way to promote. But
yeah.
I don't care for social media for real. I want to go back to the early 2000s, 90s,
Facts,
where
facts.
you had to go knock on somebody's door. Hey, come out.
Yeah, for real. Now I'm the same way, bro. Like if it wasn't for the business, like truth be told, it wasn't until this year where I just really just start putting myself out there because me, I used to
Yeah,
be the lurker. I'd be on there lurking, see what everybody else doing. You
same,
feel me? But if
same.
you're gonna be in this business, it's like, nah, bro, people got to hear you, people got to see you.
And
So I say, shit, if I'm gonna do this, man, I'm gonna be all in with it and just make it happen. So and that's what I've been doing.
and that's any business, and that's just with life. You can't stop. You gotta go for what you want. Because if you don't go for what you want, you ain't gonna never get it. Closed mouths don't
Right,
get fed. I don't know how you expect
right,
to win if you ain't putting the work in. And
right.
people need to understand that you are going to fail. Failure is a part of the process. Failure.
Yeah,
I'm prepared to fail because I
yeah,
want it to happen so I can learn from that mistake and just push
absolutely,
on. You got to be ready
absolutely.
for that. You can't go in there with a mindset like, oh, I'm about to just win. I'm about to kill it. Ain't no just killing it because this ain't no overnight success. Ain't no overnight process. This is
Facts.
sometimes years.
For real. It is, bro.
For real.
But yeah, man, that's but yeah, can I plug one more thing, bro?
Plug it all.
Plug in yeah, as a matter of fact, tap in with the stamper pack as well. Again, that is the stamper pack. This is the all-in-one pack where we got the quick step guide on becoming a notary signing agent. I give you steps A to Z on how to get started, top signing companies who you can sign up with so you can start making business and start making money immediately. Then on top of that, we got the stamper loan closing workshop.
Oh,
Most study guides that you come across when you first start out, they're not going to teach you. They're going to teach you the key documents. You're going to come across the deed of trust, the closing disclosure, the no compliance agreement, errors and omissions agreement, like that type of stuff. You're gonna always see that. That's just I mean that just comes with the territory.
yeah.
But other documents like what's the document that you ain't really gonna see the signature affidavit? Well, you always gonna see the signature affidavit, aka statement. You're not gonna see that in the study guide. You're not gonna come across the well, you're gonna come across the uniform residential loan application, but I just pretty much have key documents that they don't really show in those study guides, and it's just me going over those documents or how they explain them in a way where you're not confusing yourself, but you're not confusing the signer. We have to sign the table as well, and then on top of that, we included the Stamper Notary checklist in there as well. So if you want to learn, if this going to give you a checklist of items and supplies that you need before you accept any assignment and before going out to the field. So tap in with the Stamper Pack as well.
Yes, sir. And that is another episode of Jamal River Show. Again, I appreciate you for coming on, my boy. And
Yep.
anytime you want to come back on to promote this business, vending business, whatever business you got, you're welcome, my brother.
Likewise. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you.